I said, "Well, why did you bring the cat here in the first place?"
Oh, you.
Oh God.
Uh,
Oh,
uh,
I think
oh,
we're live.
I didn't see you
What?
come in. Hello.
Welcome to our house.
Next time we all need to look away, and then when it goes live, just be like, "Oh,
Oh,
hi."
hi.
I didn't see you there.
Full sitcom, just a hey, didn't see you there.
Hey, everybody. Happy Friday.
It's
And
the Friday of Fridays.
it's
It's
the
not just
first,
Friday; it's November. Oh my
it's
gosh, sorry, Adam.
November.
That's what you were gonna say.
Yeah, I was going to say it's the first Friday in November. And what is happening? The time. And that here we are in November. And we used to just be in October.
Y'all,
I
it
guess that's
Listen,
how
literally
it
it
works.
was just
It was.
July.
It was just August.
It was
It
just
was,
July
it was
last
just
week.
2019.
Oh, I remember 2019. Good year.
But, it feels kind of nice. Like it's November. There's a chill in the air. It's
Well, there
finally starting to
was.
feel like the holidays are upon us. Magic 96 is playing Christmas music
No,
nonstop, which is
yuck.
just absurd. I
I don't
don't
like
think
that
we
at
should be
all.
hearing Christmas music
Let's
before
go.
Thanksgiving. That is my
Christmas.
official
Christmas.
opinion here.
It's one holiday at a time.
Mm-mm.
Like fall decorations happen for me the day after Halloween. Just like Christmas decorations for me do not go up until the Monday after Thanksgiving weekend or whatever is done. Like one thing at a time.
Well, let's say
I,
who's
I
here.
just I disagree. I disagree. I think we
Well,
gotta
I don't
celebrate.
care. Hello, everybody.
Mm.
So Michelle, hey Michelle, happy Friday. Aubrey,
Happy
Katie Bug says hey.
Hey.
Hi,
Hey,
Dana and Vanessa. And Adam.
Phoenix.
Adam shaves like all the time. Adam, have you
Yeah.
not been shaving your face?
Well,
I-
last live stream, people wondered if I lost my razor because I had some facial hair.
Oh,
You're trying to grow a beard.
Happy birthday, Phoenix!
a mustache.
Tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Bubbles,
Aubrey.
I feel
This
like
is
we've
a
done this before.
Sunjoy
I'm pretty
from
sure we're
Chick-fil-A.
friends.
Jules is here. Hi, Jules.
And Eric and Molly and
And
Dana's
Tina?
here.
We got Stephen A.
Rick Wiles. Everybody's here. So welcome to our fun live stream. We're gonna do we're gonna just chat with y'all for a little bit and then we'll watch some more videos. We got some what in the world is that?
It's Morris.
from
It's
Shang-Chi.
Morris from Shang-Chi. And look, his little I honestly
not seen that
didn't
movie.
realize I was playing with
You
him.
haven't seen it? It's really good. It's
You know I
really
don't
good.
watch movies.
Adam.
Although I did watch Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan once again.
Again.
You and Christy I didn't I don't think I was aware that y'all hadn't seen Shang-Chi, and I'm fixing that immediately. You and Christy are coming over to watch that. Unacceptable. And look, his
I
little
want to watch it.
Oh, well, look at that.
Little wings. He go. Go.
Howdy from Jackson, Mississippi.
Jackson, Mississippi.
I've eaten there.
Hello, Noel.
Eric says he's been watching our videos since the beginning. Thank you for
Since the
sticking around,
dawn
Eric.
of
It's the
time.
beginning of time.
Dawn of time.
That's quite a marathon there. What did we? 2017 was since the beginning. So thanks for sticking around. That's awesome.
Joey, thank you. These are pinball banners. Because we like pinball.
Brandon saw Shang-Chi 4 times in theaters.
Because it's that good.
I think I actually only saw it once in the theaters, but then when they put it on Disney Plus, I made everybody watch it. So we probably watched it every single night for a week because I'd like invite my parents over to watch the movie, and then the next night some friends came over and watched the movie, and then the other night my other side of parents came over and watched the movie. It's just stunning, gorgeous.
I will say,
soundtrack great.
when you find a movie or a piece of cinema that you like, you're like, hey, watch this. Everybody in your circle.
Have I steered you wrong though?
No. You give great recommendations. I have
Thank you very
been
much.
very, very pleased with the list of movies and TV shows you've given me.
Ah, Crystal.
Crystal.
Every time.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
These
very
are your
much.
plans.
Crystal coming in.
So did
clutch.
everybody have a good Halloween? That's the question.
Yeah.
I did.
Y'all in the comments. Did you have a good Halloween? Well, y'all too, but
okay.
Our
We're
lives
just
have been pretty busy lately, so we usually we do a big family themed costume, and we didn't do one this year.
Hi, Chuck.
So I just wore one of my old costumes, but the kids dressed up and did stuff with their friends and went trick-or-treating, and then we did a fire in the backyard, and we roasted hot dogs and marshmallows and stuff like that.
That's
Nice.
cute.
That sounds nice. That sounds fun.
It was.
Yeah,
No hot dog tastes better than when it's roasted over an open fire.
that's
I
true.
truly believe that.
I'll sign off on that.
Yeah, no. Grilled hot dogs, roasted, like any hot dog over an open flame is better
Automatically
than
better.
when you boil it. Who boils their hot dogs?
A lot of people actually.
I know
Yeah,
it's
if you
weird.
can't make a fire,
But
then-
I microwave mine, so
ew.
Adam, that doesn't sound right.
I've been having hot dogs for lunch for like days.
Adam, that doesn't.
Oh,
Man,
Yeah.
the cringe that just hit. How's it taste when you microwave a hot dog?
like sadness.
It tastes
I'm
like
pretty sure it does.
it tastes like hot dog water you could chew.
Oh,
Ooh, I see some good questions in here. Also, first off, Brandon Lister, who saw
Oh.
Everything Everywhere All at Once in the theaters more than 6 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have Adam and I went to high school with one of the directors of that movie. He's actually
did.
from Birmingham, Alabama.
Yes.
What's the and Eric wants to know what our favorite Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, the cutest.
This is
Look
what
at
we
this
did.
Look
Stay
at KB
Puft
baby.
Man.
We of course did Ghostbusters and little baby Benny. He had a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man
So
costume.
cute.
We had to. That's
It's pretty great. It's
but here's the
really
thing.
cute.
we had 0 trick-or-treaters. We had candy bowl ready.
Mm.
Y'all
No
didn't have any?
neighborhood was completely dead.
y'all's
There was
neighborhood?
Nobody. Yes, there was. It was.
That's wild to me. We had so many.
It was very sad. I was sad. I was like,
I would've
here we are with our bowl of
absolutely-
candy.
I would
and
have trick or treated the heck
we
out
ate
of
it.
y'all's neighborhood as a kid.
Bubbles. Me and Talia love Steven Universe. Don't get us
Yes.
started on Steven Universe. We love it. So
Watched every single episode in the movie, everything in chronological order.
Oh, we
more
talk
than
about it
once.
all the time.
I actually, that was a Halloween. We did a Steven Universe
Yeah.
family Halloween costume one year, and I dressed up as Spinel, and it's probably one of the best cosplays I've ever done.
It's really cool, and your side that you made is so awesome.
So Lucas made the big scythe out of like fiberglass.
Yeah.
And that was my husband helped me make it, and it was huge. But it was also the first time that I ever did contacts, which I shouldn't have done for the first time on Halloween. It was terrifying. But here was so we did. This was our Steven Universe year.
Yes.
So
blow it up. Blow that picture up.
look
my
at Lapis.
husband-
Look at Lapis Lazuli. In
I
the...
I'm laughing at
Um,
Joey because I offended Joey with my microwave hot dog.
And honestly,
So sorry.
Joey is
Listen,
in the right.
the person
So-
who's the most victimized here is me.
So we were Spinel,
That cosplay.
Lapis when they dress up as Bob, Steven with my cheeseburger backpack, and Lion. But those contacts, man. But yeah, look at this gigantic. I was very proud. My husband made the scythe, and then I had
It's,
just rocking those crazy contacts.
I mean, it was top tier family costume.
Yeah,
Thank you.
y'all rock the family costumes constantly.
Bubbles. Hey, Talia, Bubbles wants to know what our favorite characters are.
That's really difficult. Hi, Aubrey. I'm not good at posting on Instagram, especially lately. I'm very sorry. If I had to choose my favorite, it's very, very difficult. I have a soft spot in my heart for Pearl.
Oh yeah. If I had to choose, I feel like the character that mostly embodies me is Ruby. I love Ruby.
Oh my gosh, wait, I can really see that.
I love Ruby. Every time I see Ruby on camera, I'm like, Ruby.
So this was our Halloween costumes last year. We're
Stranger Things.
Hopper, 11, Dustin, and Eddie. And then, we did this all the time. Ooh, these contacts. Listen, I look like a crazy person.
I'm telling you, that might be my favorite cosplay you've ever done.
It got stuck in my eye and it hurt really bad. It was terrifying.
This was my
Ow.
costume last year.
Was it also God?
And this is my
You're about
costume the
to
year
year
before.
that.
This is the one before that.
And then one year we did Harry Potter. So we were Sirius
Okay,
and
we're showing off
Bellatrix.
costumes then. Hold on.
But
Hermione and Harry.
he also dressed up as a Ghostbuster too. So
So he
Hold on.
busted himself? Look
He
how happy. He is the
he is the happiest
little
little baby.
Ugh, so cute.
So
He's
what
the
were y'all in
sweetest
the
baby.
comments? What'd y'all do for Halloween?
Yeah,
Steven
what
says
were you guys?
first costume was a pea pod. Interesting. Oh yeah, somebody asked, can y'all remember your first childhood costumes? Probably Ghostbuster.
Yes, I was Batman and my little brother was Spider-Man, and I remember being very mad at my parents because I specifically told him to make him Robin, and they threw off my entire thing. It made me very upset. I was like, "You guys failed
I
me."
did have I had a Batman Superman thing going on, but of course, who are you gonna call?
Who you gonna call?
That is the cutest. Look
There
at
he
that.
is. There's little
Look at
Adam.
him.
Nothing but hopes and dreams in that baby's eyes.
You said
Look,
there's still some
touch
lights in
him.
those eyes. And then a little bit of pandemic hair going on there.
Delightful curls. This was probably my favorite that we ever did though. I
The Addams Family.
waited for the Addams Family for years.
okay, so this isn't my favorite costume I ever did, but this is the funniest video I think I ever did is where I made a little cosplay and then wait.
That's so great.
It was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air before he
That-
slapped Chris Rock.
Oh, those were the days.
Eric, you have no idea.
Oh man. Suzette, what's going on?
This is not a Halloween costume, but one time Ryan and I went shopping.
That was for the old man sketch.
we went to the thrift store to find costumes, to find wardrobe for the old man sketch, and we've never looked cuter.
If y'all could have heard me and Talia cackling in the thrift store, and it's like 7 people max in this giant place.
And
And
this
we're
was
just
Adam
running.
cosplaying as one of my high school theater teachers.
He looks like my band director in the high school.
Yeah, everybody knows that guy. Sue was Sally from A Nightmare Before Christmas. That's
Oh,
cool.
I bet that was good.
That's a good
Sue.
one.
Let's see. A clown. Terrifying.
Oh,
Scary clown.
clowns. Like-
Demon Slayer characters.
Oh
Cool.
yeah, Tanjiro and Nezuko. I watched Demon Slayer. I know that. I got you, Ben.
Also, I just want you to know when I search up Halloween in my phone, it brings up a lot of our sketch photos for some reason because it just assumes that these are Halloween costumes.
Wait, do I
Even
have
though
a
this was
picture
not
of
in
me
October.
getting my makeup done?
I don't have that one because I wasn't there for that. Remember?
No, oh, I was saying me, but yeah, you weren't in there.
I could be.
No.
Hold on,
I
let me
could
see
be
if
a
I can
band
find-
director.
You could.
You could be.
My brother actually is. He does conducting. I think
Y'all,
that's
this
part
is-
of his-
You play the trumpet, right?
I do.
Our band
Mhm.
director in high school, his name was Mr. White, and we used to call him Senor Blanco. It used to make me so laugh so hard.
Here is also not a costume.
I was a big band kid.
I don't know if I'm allowed to. Adam, am I allowed to show the picture where you recreated my picture?
Yeah, go for it. That's out there.
Here's a
my
costume of
gosh.
Adam dressing up as me.
I'll blow it up.
I forgot about him. Yeah. Blow it up.
So that happened.
Adam, the leg placement is great.
Yeah,
was so
I still
you look like you're about to tip backwards.
I still have pain from that.
Your back has never been the same. Look, there we are. There's Liz, and there, all of us cosplay. Look, there's Talia. There's me. I was cosplaying my dad. Kaylee's just along for the ride.
Kaylee is like, these people are weirdos. I often feel like she looks around at us and is like, okay.
We need to. You can send me that.
Oh
that
my gosh,
picture.
Talia, that's it.
I don't-
You made.
I don't want to guess. Listen.
Send me
this is
that
like my
picture.
first idea I ever had. for doing a TikTok, and I was pretty pleased with how it turned out,
Oh,
considering I had zero clue like what I was
it was
doing, or I
so
did not know how to
funny.
use TikTok.
All
Um,
of us coming out of there looking like old people. I'll never forget. We came to this location dressed up in our like old person like paw costumes,
looking
and
normal.
I never forget. Like I get out with the cane, and this guy who's coming across the parking lot yells. He's like, "Is that an old man?" He said, "Oh no, they dressing up," and then runs off.
You should have started doing like the Six Flags dance.
100%.
Okay, one of my favorites though was when what's her Amy Poehler on Saturday Night Live. They did a
Oh
parody of that, and
yeah,
she was so great as the Six Flags man.
Y'all know what we're talking about in the comments, right? That commercial with
yeah. The Six Flags
old
commercial.
man gets off the bus and starts dancing.
Ugh,
That's
And
basically like
he
the
was like
Vanga Boys or something.
spry.
it was a delightful. Well, because it wasn't really an old man; it was someone in makeup,
Yeah,
but
Oh, was
clearly,
it was yeah.
clearly,
I thought it was an actual old
it
man.
was like
Okay,
a human prosthetic.
I'm
Theater
sorry.
magic.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to live in my dreams.
That's
Well,
okay. It's a great place to live.
Yeah, there's
wake up,
trees.
Ryan.
No, wake up, sheeple.
Oh,
I mean,
here's a picture of me with Randy. What's his name from out the band Alabama?
Randy.
I don't know.
I don't remember his last name. Uh-oh. Anyways, I don't know why this showed up under Halloween, but it did. Here's me when I was little with that guy.
So we have a question here
This
from
this showed up on Halloween. It's Talia dressed up as the Easter Bunny.
Well, okay. That makes sense.
Look at
we
me in
have
my bud.
we have a question here from Bubbles.
Yes.
Do you guys like lemonade?
Yes,
Yes.
of
Yes.
course. Obviously.
Although I will say I prefer mine cut with sweet tea.
Mm.
You like that Arnold Palmer? Wait, is that what that is?
Arnold Palmer is the alcoholic version. I forget
Oh,
what
No,
it's
it's like
another.
they
like
call
a-
it a Sunjoy at the Chick-fil-A.
It's another golfer. It's a different golfer. It's like
It's called after. It's another golfer when there's no alcohol, and when there is alcohol, it's an
what
Arnold
is
Palmer.
what is the
Really?
non-alcoholic golfer? It's not the Lee Trevino or the Chi Rodriguez or the
It's just another golfer.
Tiger
I don't
Woods.
remember. It's
That's
not.
really embarrassing because
I'm
every
gonna
time I'm at
Google
a
it.
fast food restaurant, I just say Arnold Palmer. I can't say it now.
Arnold Palmer,
Arnold
no
Palmer.
alcohol. It is hard to say Arnold Palmer
Arnold
because
Palmer.
of
It's
the
like the rural
different.
juror. The rural juror.
Arnold Palmer.
Oh, the Arnold Palmer is the non-alcoholic
Yeah.
version.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh,
All right.
John Daly. John Daly is the version
That makes
where it's a
sense.
cocktail. So John Daly,
Ah.
alcohol. Arnold Palmer, just lemonade and tea. My bad. I had that backwards.
I have
We
never
got
heard of a John Daly.
corrections in the comments section.
Oh, well, they're good at that. Thank you.
Katie Bug asks, "What is your favorite drink?"
Ooh, fun drink or regular drink?
I don't know. You decide.
Water.
I feel like if we say
Okay, Talia.
anything but sweet tea on this channel, we're gonna get some hate mail.
Oh,
But
I do love mango pineapple stuff.
sweet tea is
Oh,
not
yeah.
my favorite.
Fruity.
A mango in anything is automatically a step above.
Oh yeah, mango.
Mango is one of those fruits, man. That's just a good.
Pair it with some sticky rice. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay,
Sorry,
all right.
maybe the microphone was stuck in my hair. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper is a
Dr.
fan
Pepper.
favorite.
Love Dr. Pepper. I will
Favorite
say I don't like
hot
Dr.
drinks.
Pepper as much out of a drink machine though.
Really?
You mean a plastic or a can? Or does it
No,
matter?
like the when it's like a drink
Fountain?
machine, a soda
fountain
fountain.
drink?
When they mix
Oh.
I feel like the mix is never quite right between the syrup and the soda water.
I will say I always love a Dr. Pepper when I'm not expecting to get a Dr. Pepper, if that makes sense.
Oh, like when you order just like a Coke and then they give you Dr. Pepper instead,
Yeah,
and you're like,
and you're like,
Splash Dr.
oh,
Pepper. That never
okay.
happens.
Or it's like a
Um,
last minute decision where you're like, Dr. Pepper, and then you like take it and you're saying, hey, there's something
the
good about
worst
this.
though is when you order Dr. Pepper and they bring you Mr. Pibb.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Mr.
Or when they
Pibb.
say, we don't have Dr. Pepper, but we have Mr. Pibb.
Is that
Uh,
okay? No,
no,
he
just like
doesn't have a
Pepsi's not
doctorate.
okay when I ask for a Coke.
Yeah, it's not okay. Dr.
But it,
Pepper
Pepsi
has
is to
his.
Coke as Mr. Pibb is
there
to
are
Dr.
some
Pepper.
drinks that are better when they come out of the fountain. For
Mhm.
example,
Coke.
Sprite. If you get a good like Sprite from the fountain, like somehow they just take it and just like up it a little bit, and you're like, that's a good Sprite.
And then you have McDonald's Sprite, which is a whole nother level of upping. That McDonald's Sprite that can clean a car battery.
Get, get,
Yeah.
get.
She talked about so it said there's a savage animal behind you, and I was like, what? Yeah, there she is. She's attacking.
Yeah,
She's so
Molly
savage.
knows what I'm talking about. Fountain Sprite hits different. It
Oh
just
yeah,
does.
yeah.
This is very true.
I think McDonald's Sprite is cut with Sprite, glitter, and lime, and that's why it tastes like that.
Glitter.
Glitter. It's straight up glitter.
Mm.
That's
'Cause
why
that's
it's
what
so
it feels.
gritty.
That's why it feels like drinking it.
That's why you can chew it.
Oh yeah, you can chew McDonald's Sprite.
Ugh, gross.
You could definitely chew McDonald's Sprite.
No,
The comment section knows what I'm talking about.
It's like
Ooh.
gum.
It's like gum.
Disgusting.
How can you say something that makes it just so much worse so easily?
We have a hot take here. Coca-Cola.
Listen, the only reason I'm not going to get ugly about this is because for some reason my sweet eldest child likes Pepsi.
Pepsi.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
I will say
Actually,
Pepsi.
I do know why. You know what? I know why. It's because they have a massive sugar addiction.
Yeah, and
They
Pepsi's
really,
sweeter.
really crave sweeter stuff, and Pepsi is sweeter than Coca-Cola. And so I will give it that, but
There's a place for Pepsi. It's
Well,
just a different drink.
I'm not
down
going
the
to judge
sink.
because in college I had a vanilla Pepsi addiction for a while, and I was like, "Oh man, give me a vanilla Pepsi," and they were like, "What?"
Pet you. She won't let me. Thank you. Her name is Liza. She is very pretty. She is slightly neurotic, but she's also really, really old, and she loves to be near you, but also leave her alone.
Now, I would say these are not comparable, but I love root beer. Root beer is
No,
here for
see,
me.
that's where you lose me. I'm down here with root beer. I
Love
don't like
root
root beer,
beer.
but I love Dr. Pepper.
There is a time and a place. I will say glass bottle root beer, way better. But also, what about a root beer float?
I do a Coke float.
But a root beer float, it's just.
Here's the thing about root beer, though.
I
Like,
can't.
when you get root beer from the fountain, for some reason, more than any other soda that comes out, there's just like so much foam. Like you get
It
this
is.
much,
It
you
is
get this much root beer,
extremely foamy.
this much foam, and you got to keep pouring out the foam, and then you get some more, and it's like more foam. Got to keep pouring it out. I'm gonna make a whole sketch about that.
I don't remember what root beer Cracker Barrel serves, but they have a glass bottle root beer.
Is it IBC? Is it not IBC there?
I think it is IBC.
They give you a frosty mug.
And that is delicious. I also like Abita's root beer.
Oh yeah, I want to do more GeoGuessr. Interesting. We used to do that on
Oh
live.
yeah.
streams.
Oh my gosh, GeoGuessr. Oh my gosh, that was like one of my first lives. No, that was like my first week on the job. Was that GeoGuessr live?
Yeah, we can bring that back. We can do that.
Oh my gosh, that was That was 2.5
mad
years
face from the skit you and Adam did. Listen, I have a lot of mad faces. I'm gonna need you to be more specific because I don't remember what that one
That's
was.
the skit specifically about how to tell if a woman is mad at you or something like that.
I remember that one, but I'm pretty sure there was more than one mad face in there.
Yeah,
Oh my
we had
God.
to. You had like to turn it up. You had to like, all right, activate the stare, and then.
Guys, I'm sorry I don't like root beer. The comment section is mad at me because I don't like root beer.
It's okay.
It's okay. I like Miracle Whip.
Okay, Ashley's on to something. Ginger ale. Ginger ale, though.
Ginger ale.
I don't like
Ginger-
ginger ale.
Ginger ale.
Okay,
I'm
but
telling you.
Here's why I don't like ginger ale is because that was the drink that was given to me as a little kid when I was sick. Like if you're sick, you got ginger ale. So that's That's what I associate it with.
No, but that's
I
how you
associate
cure
it with
it.
It's
sickness.
the purpose of ginger ale.
Yeah, you drink ginger ale and go sit down, and you're cured of all illnesses. Like that's how it
No,
works.
I don't want. You know what? The one time, oops, I already started the sentence. The only time that I like ginger ale is I like it with Maker's Marks.
Yeah,
Nothing to be ashamed of.
nothing.
And that's it. That's
No,
literally the only
hey,
time I will drink ginger ale.
ginger ale was there for me.
with
Look, a
with
cup of
bourbon.
ginger ale, chicken noodle soup, The Price is Right, or watching like some As the World Turns or some soap opera with your grandmother. There's nothing like it.
Yeah, that's
Right
a sick
there.
day. That's a full sick day. Right there.
Which one?
Saltines and
What was the
ginger ale.
soap opera with the dun dun dun
The Young and the
dun?
Restless.
Young and the Restless.
Oh no,
Yeah.
mine was the Days of Our Lives, like watching the sand
No.
fall through and be like the sand through the
Look,
hourglass.
let
So
me tell
are the
you,
days of our lives.
Young and the Restless, me and my grandmother, there's like all this scandal going on, and I'm like 8 years old, and my mom and my grandmother's like, "Can you believe that, Ryan?" I'm like,
Yeah,
eating
it's
chicken
because
noodle soup.
Y&R came on right after Price is Right, like right afterwards. Price is Right came on at 10. Young and the Restless came on at 11. And if you just were lazy, you just let it roll right on through.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I that's why I wrote that meme that we posted months ago. It was like, so a random stranger. Wow, you're so mature for your age. Who's been watching soap operas with my granny since I was 3. Thank you.
The Yes What was one of our very first
It
ones.
was the very first video we posted on It's a Southern Thing.
And those
on-
were my real children that I
believe on
yelled
August
at.
1st. August 1st,
Coming from a real
2017
place.
was the very first. That was video
Yeah.
1 on our
It's
channel.
not the first video we did. It was it was the first one that was released for
It's a
Southern
Thing.
Thing.
Yes.
Which is just crazy
Oh,
to think about.
Faith Thomas had a question. She said, "Did your grandmother did your grandmother bake you sweets every Thursday night?" Not every Thursday night, but every time I came to visit, she would make a pound cake
That
and
sounds
have
great.
it ready. And she'd be like, and it was like always known that when I was coming over, there was a pound cake ready. And it wasn't for anybody else, but it was for me. And I was like, yeah, I'm the favorite grandkid.
Hashtag Peach Cobbler Baby.
I like hashtag Peach Cobbler Baby.
Now we got a couple people talking about this Law and Order. We got somebody saying, Susanna says, please do another Law and Order. And Kenneth says the Law and Order SVU parody about the cast iron skillet was cloud. Did we show that one on a watch through? Did we?
I think
We
We
did not show the whole video. We only showed the bloopers
That's
of
right.
Liz trying
That's
to put
right.
the glove on.
yeah, well,
The
he's
best.
just
The best. It was so funny.
Sounds like we got to do another Law and Order, Adam.
All right, let's do it.
People are speaking. Sounds like
That suit does not fit me anymore.
My character really needs to be fleshed out, I think, as the
the cookie shoving mouther.
and the squeamish dry heaver.
Can you just walk through the back of every single scene while shoving a whole cookie in your mouth? It's just like a continuous bit.
And
Just
then look at the
every time.
dead body.
I
and go,
love it.
That was me. Let's see. Oh, it's 4:28. Y'all want to watch some videos?
I would love to.
I would love to.
We got another watch along that we got for y'all.
Crystal, I've been saying this forever. We need to do a Southern Lord of the Rings.
We've talked about that on.
Yeah, we talked about that last week, right?
I just keep bringing it up. Just please keep bringing it up. I want it to happen. It's gonna happen.
Who did we say I was going to be? Because I liked my character, and
You're Legolas.
Yeah, I'm Legolas. Yeah.
And I'm a Hobbit, and I guess I have to be Frodo. Although I need to work on my steer.
I'll be Scene Bean.
No, you're Sam.
Sam. Okay, let's watch some videos.
Okay.
We've each hand-selected a video that we're gonna watch with y'all, and you get to hear some behind-the-scenes stuff.
Are we allowed to do the pause thing again?
Yeah.
Because that helps me. I don't want to talk over all of it.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we'll like stop it and add our commentary. So who wants to go first? What do we got?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Oh
Ready?
man.
All right.
I know it didn't work before, but here's what we're gonna do.
We're
Rock,
gonna do
paper,
it the right way.
scissors, and then which is rock, paper, scissors, and then you reveal on go, right?
It's not go, it's shoot.
Rock,
can't-
paper,
Whatever.
scissors,
Yeah.
shoot.
Yeah, rock,
Whatever.
paper,
I always say
scissors,
go.
shoot. It's not go. Talia, how many times?
I'm gonna say go. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Oh wait,
y'all
wait a
ready?
minute. If you win, do you go first? Is that what
Yes.
this is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Obviously.
I was
Pretty
like, what's
cliche,
the point?
obviously.
Or you
Alright.
get to choose who goes first.
Oh, I like that.
Okay. Let's do it.
All right.
Ready? Who's calling it?
Rock, paper, scissors.
What is this pacing?
Okay,
What is this?
okay, all right.
That was
I'll-
the slowest.
Well,
Yeah.
it's because I wanted us to all sync up because we're,
All
Are
right.
y'all ready?
You're ready.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, go.
I
Ryan
win.
just
Alright.
crushed us. Okay.
Yeah.
We crushed
And
this ball.
I'm gonna go first.
All right, Ryan, introduce your video.
I picked a very special video because it's something that I live every time I see my lovely family for the holidays. And since the holidays are coming up, there is always one pressing question on their minds. It is never, hey, how are you doing? Or hey, how are you achieving in your career? It is, when are you going to settle down and get married? And we made this sketch called What Matters Most to Southern Parents. And I think it's so funny because that is what they want to know. They love everything I do in life and they think I'm very successful. But in the deepest of hearts, they just want to know when I'm going to settle down. They just want to know. And so that was why I picked this sketch. It's a fun little gaff.
This was a fun sketch to make.
It was fun to it was a fun one to shoot. I do remember laughing a lot on stage.
All right, here we go. What matters most to Southern parents? They're watching the Law and Order episode, by the way.
Dishes are done.
I
Let's
did
get
not
for
know
lunch.
that.
You're welcome.
Mom, Dad, I have good news. I got a promotion at work. I'm the head of my department now.
That's nice, honey.
And Tom has some good news too.
Yeah, remember how I wanted to start that service organization to build schools in areas affected by natural disasters? We got the funding.
Oh, that sounds
Sounds
crispy.
like a real hoot, Tom.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
Sounds good.
And we're engaged.
Way to bury the lead, Leah.
Let's go. It's time you finally have this. An antique family heirloom. There are more pieces like it in the attic.
Why have I never seen this before?
Because you weren't getting married. I can take you to our house in Jamaica now, too.
We have a house in Jamaica.
I know we haven't known one another that long, Tom,
Beth and I have been dating for 3 years now.
but you're already like a son to me.
Donald.
And I want you to inherit my practice when I retire.
I never went to medical school.
Girl, I can't believe you're getting married first.
April?
I've had them all ready for you.
Your sister takes most of the shifts.
Can somebody get that?
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join Tom and Beth in holy matrimony.
Here comes the bride, all dressed in white.
Okay. I think we need to regroup.
Oh no, you're disappointed we're not having the ceremony in a barn. We could probably find one if you want to push it a day or two.
I thought I deleted your wedding Pinterest. Tom, where did you get all that money?
Your dad just handed it to me right after he gave me all the passwords to his retirement accounts.
Every father
Okay, so that was
secretly
plastic
knows
glass,
that one day he'll have to give his little girl away.
Okay. Mom, Dad, we're not even thinking about planning a wedding yet. We may not even have one.
Yeah, we both got a lot of career stuff going on right now. Remember all that exciting stuff we told you about earlier?
Tom's service work could be life-changing for people.
Huh?
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Guess I'll have to deactivate the wedding registry again. I really thought we had it this time.
What am I supposed to do with that chocolate fountain in the garage?
We're still getting married. We're just not in a huge rush right now.
You know, if I didn't know any better, I would think the two of you were more proud of marrying me off than anything I've ever done in my life.
Nonsense. We just want you to be happy.
Now that that's settled, I would really like to see some of that jewelry.
What jewelry?
You want some cake?
Nope. Not until you're married. Not under this roof.
I'll take some cake.
Well, help yourself, Reverend Jim.
I bet she loved wearing that tiara. I hope y'all called her Lady Di on set.
Oh
Where
man.
was I for this one? I
I
out
don't
of
know.
town.
I think this is the beginning of you at the World Games. If I
Oh.
remember correctly. I think this is
That
like
sounds right.
at the very beginning of the World Games because I remember
Because I was like, I wasn't even on set, but I remember hearing about like the cake and stuff.
yeah, I think this is when you were like at the beginning. It was either this is the World Games or this is when you were taking that trip to Vegas. It's one of those.
That trip, that one trip that you took to Vegas.
I
Yeah,
left you.
that cake was like a miraculous sort of last second. Mary Patterson
Yeah.
just
Beautiful.
found somebody to like throw together this wedding cake that she just,
Not just somebody, she met like a person. She was going to shop at I think Publix or Walmart and couldn't find anything. And the lady was like, "No, well, I bake cakes." And she was like, "I can just like commission you to bake one." And she was really sweet, did it for
It
us
was
like
beautiful.
in 2 or 3 days, and it was amazing.
yeah, and that was Diane and Donald. I think that was their first time working together,
Yeah.
and they like had just like instant chemistry. It was really fun to watch.
This also is one of my favorite stories about Donald and an interaction he had with Liz. Liz is sitting on the couch and Donald just walks in. He's just gotten there and he asks Liz how she's doing. And she's like, "Oh, well, I'm very good. How are you?" And Donald says, "Oh, well, life's been like a little hectic, crazy. Like lately, I feel like I'm running around." And this is hands down the funniest thing I think Liz has ever done. Liz quotes All-Star by Smash Mouth, and she goes, "Well, Donald, the years stop coming and they don't stop coming." And Donald thinks like Liz is being profound in that moment. He's like, "Wow, you know what, Liz?" And he's like, "That's right. The years do stop coming and they don't stop coming." And I'm behind both of them, and I am crying, laughing before we start shooting.
Liz has had so many moments of true brilliance where like she's so quick.
Well, and
And
what
but
made it?
it's her delivery because you don't know that she's quoting something funny at you until you realize as you're responding and you're like, wait, I'm dumb. Never mind.
And that's what was so funny about it is she's laid on the couch, deadpan. She was like, "Well, Donald, the years started coming and they don't stop coming."
I'll never ever get over. She killed me that one day where I was watching something. I know what it was. I'm not gonna name it, but I had watched something that she told me to watch, and it was really good. But I did tell her, I was like, I can appreciate the artistry behind it. I was like, I shouldn't have watched it right now. It just wasn't for me right now. And she was so sweet. And she looked at me and she was like, that's okay. You're completely entitled to have your wrong opinion. And it just,
Oh
the
man.
best.
Oh,
Put that in my
Liz.
pocket for later.
Well, that sketch
Liz.
was it was filmed at Liz's parents' house, and it was like like we had to choreograph this whole like whirlwind of cinematography and
Yeah.
action, and like
was
we
a
were doing these
lot.
in-camera whip pans and dolly moves, and it was just like trying to kind of piece it together. I remember we actually went over. This is like one of the few times we actually went over and did some like pre-visualization in advance. Like we did storyboards and
Yeah, well,
kinda
we had
mapped it out.
every scene marked, and we were like, bam, bam, bam.
It was a complex one.
Yeah, and it's one of those like I didn't feel like we could have paused it and stuff, but like it's just one of those. It's like it's just a very like kinetic sketch. That's like you gotta kind of experience moving through it.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind. As Liz would say, the years start coming and they don't stop coming.
That's irrelevant.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, who's next?
It's you and me, Adam.
Oh,
All right.
I don't get to be a part of that.
No.
Well, you did yours.
You already
already.
went.
Oh,
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Good luck trying to figure out who won that.
He kept getting slower.
Well, you got slow.
Yeah, you don't do it like you
It's
pause.
got to be rock, paper,
pick,
scissors.
shoot.
You got it.
See
yeah.
how we
Okay.
did that?
Do it
All right,
again.
rock,
Adam,
paper.
you do it.
No, we
Oh,
already did it.
Yeah, we
Okay.
already. Yeah, and Adam
We'll
won.
find your next
I
whatever.
won. Okay. So this one is called The Best Thing About Working from Home. And I picked this one because it's a very special episode. Because
No, okay. Sorry, I lied. We need to do my next.
Okay, we'll do Talia's next.
Adam, we need to end with yours.
All right, we'll end with mine.
Thank you.
Okay, introduce yours. You just
Oh
Okay, so-
yeah, yeah.
So this is the one when I don't remember the real titles of anything. It's when you stay overnight at grandma's house. And we filmed this one in Mississippi, in Vicksburg.
Mississippi. Vicksburg, yes.
In Vicksburg, Mississippi. Actually, we had to cheat it. It looks like it's one location, but we had to film it at two. And I can talk more about that later. But yeah, so this one was pretty popular when it came out. I think it did pretty well.
It did, yeah. This one
I
did
think it hit
really
home
well.
for some people.
It's called When You Spend the Night at Grandma's House, and it's pretty accurate. Here we go.
Hey, Granny, you mind turning on some air?
I didn't want y'all to get cold, so I brought you a few more blankets. Let me know if you need any more, sweetie.
A lot of blankets.
Thanks, Granny.
That's a cushion. Yep, I'm stuck to this.
Oh, I think this memory foam has amnesia. How old is
That
this?
bed really was hard.
Yeah. We didn't have to.
Yeah, all those sounds that you hear,
Yeah,
it's literally that bed making those noises.
We didn't have to go far for a lot of creaks in the
Yeah.
sun. Also, I have some great behind the scenes shots of all of us in the
How old is
bathroom
Granny?
for the toilet scene.
No. Please be toilet paper. Please be toilet paper.
Listen, okay, wait. Pause. So, we tried really hard to find, we've all seen the Barbies with like the big bell dress and the doll that has the big skirt, the hoop skirt that is concealing the toilet paper. But for some reason, I don't know, did we like forget it or could we just not find one in
We
time?
couldn't find one.
We couldn't find
Oh,
one. And so
man.
Luke, who is prop master extraordinaire, made that one. If you look at it, it's just a pink toboggan. It's a pink
Yeah,
toboggan that
with
he
the
took.
Barbie
oh my
on top.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Sorry about your legs.
That bed is literally a box.
Terrifying.
Oh yeah, there's always the creepy doll.
This shot right here is one of not that one. Coming up soon, is the first
Nope.
shot that Adam ever.
You're
let me
definitely
run
gonna
camera
murder me in
for.
my sleep.
I was terrified. He was like, you can't mess it up. Just move the camera. And I was like, ugh.
Guess I can get her some more from the soap florist.
Literally been in these houses where there's only pretty fake soaps everywhere.
Decorative too.
Here's my favorite line.
This isn't a bathroom, it's a museum for pooping.
A museum for pooping.
What are you doing?
Looking for a usable hand towel.
Well, look softer.
I said that real loud through the door.
Walls are thin.
So clear.
I think that was the scene. That was the one that I filmed.
Yeah, you filmed that one. People got really mad at me for wearing socks in bed, but
Okay, but it was for this joke. It
was
was
for
so
the
we
bit
could
here,
do
yeah.
this. Yeah, because we needed to have more things to show the passage of time, and I loved this bit. It was really funny. And then lo and behold, this is us walking to a room in a different house.
Different location.
We had to rent 2 houses. Okay, pause it for a second. So the reason we had to rent, we rented 2 different spaces to stay at was because we stayed at this place, but we rented the other space because it had all the great scenery and the bathroom and everything
It
looked more
looked like Grandma's
historic.
house.
Yes, but it didn't have a kitchen. It
Yeah,
was
oh,
just part of the home,
yeah.
and there was no kitchen. So, and we needed a kitchen for the scene, so we had to do it in a different house.
Oh.
But also this one. Oh no.
Okay, so I got some behind the scenes information about this
Are you gonna
breakfast.
talk about the gravy?
It looks great, but it smells so bad. Luke tried to make gravy out of just stuff that we had in
We
like
forgot the gravy.
Oh,
so for the
no.
biscuits and gravy, he just started throwing stuff in a pan that was like not edible, and like he smelled up the entire. It was an
It was
Airbnb.
awful.
This breakfast looks amazing, but it smells so bad. I can't.
was
My eyes start
really-
watering when I think about it.
I was really worried they were gonna like charge us. They were gonna contact us afterwards and be like, "We don't know what y'all did, but it smells really bad in the kitchen, and we're gonna charge you extra."
Yeah.
Like a cleaning fee? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Y'all hurry up and eat it before it gets cold.
This is why we do it.
I know you're talking, but all I can think about is biscuits.
That's cute.
And that was an actress that we found there in Vicksburg, right?
Right, and she didn't know who we were and didn't trust us, and she had like
Listen, she was trying to protect herself.
she sure did. When
That's
she
fair.
came in, she was like, "I didn't know what this was, so I have like somebody on standby." And then like, if you haven't heard from me in 30 minutes,
She wanted to make sure we weren't kidnapping her.
I mean, hey, fair. Look, hey.
Yes.
Be
but
safe.
she was great. She did a great job.
Yeah, she
but
did.
that was done fully on location for it was like a Visit Vicksburg
Okay.
sponsorship. So we traveled all the way to Vicksburg, Mississippi to make that video, and I look back on that video and it feels like it was exhausting because I think it was. We were in the grandma's house location, not the morning one, the nighttime one. Like we were there till like
all day.
3 a.m. or something like that. Like
Oh,
I remember
wow.
sitting there waiting for Luke to actually craft those little soaps, and
He made those?
He just
I
felt
think
like
they
a
were like
mold.
it was
Oh.
a silicone mold, and he had melted stuff in there
He
to
like
make
melted
those.
wax or something. But
So that's pretty impressive.
so we were like sitting, like it felt like
And we
were
had to
never gonna-
attach the toilet seat, and it didn't really work, so we had to fake it. So I had to sit down like really careful, so I didn't just like fall off onto the ground. And then
Look,
also
hey.
the cushion wasn't like actually that big, so I would like have to sit down on the toilet really tall, and then just be like, shh.
Well, the cushion that we had originally, like Luke bought this cushion initially that was like this medical grade. Like if you have hemorrhoids, it was like this thick, and
It didn't look like a normal cushion. It looked like something in a hospital.
no, and so we were like, we can't use this. So we went. I think we went, and this was one
We
of
went
our,
to
like,
Walmart like late at night. didn't
shopping
we?
trips. Yeah,
Hey, that
While we
cushion
were
bit,
filming.
that broke me. I wasn't prepared, and I had to mute myself because I was laughing so hard at that cushion.
Oh my gosh. And wait, wasn't the creepy doll actually from the other Airbnb where we were staying? We like took it from there to the other house, used it
No.
as a prop, and then brought it back.
maybe.
Or
I don't
I
remember.
remember there were creepy dolls at the other one.
That's wild.
Yeah, and that the place that we shot in was like some historic something or other, and everybody was kind of weird there. But
And there wasn't a kitchen
yeah,
in the house.
but
Oh, man.
yeah, that
But
was
everything else looked perfect.
Oh yeah, we went. Yeah, that was one of our few excursions to another place to make a full sketch, and we did it. You know,
did it.
normally you go and you try to scout the locations and stuff. We had no idea what we were walking into, so we just kind of had to make it work.
And that was one of the first ones, right? That was
It was,
before
I
we
think,
ever went
the
to,
first one.
because we filmed on location. We've filmed on location in Orange Beach and in Tennessee.
And then we went back to Vicksburg and made a video entirely in a hotel.
I
Well,
remember
wasn't on
that.
trip, so
I remember that story.
Yeah. Okay, I guess it's my turn now.
It's your turn. Kenneth
Yes.
thinks
Oh, Kenneth,
from Georgia.
you're wrong.
Yeah, all
You're
across the board,
wrong.
buddy.
All of them.
What?
Sorry.
Kenneth thinks you're from Georgia. I'm from Mississippi, and Talia's from Louisiana.
Oh.
I was almost born in Mississippi. That's a fun story for later. But
Alabama. We're from
yeah,
Alabama.
we're all from Bama, baby.
All from Alabama.
From the ham.
Um,
Nobody calls it that. I don't know.
some people do. Okay, so my video, it's called The Best Thing About Working From Home, and this has some very special guest stars. I got to work with my puppy dogs, and the reason I'm showing it today is for a little tribute because one of my dogs, the brown one, Bailey, we had to put down on Wednesday. It was very, very sad. So we're showing this one as a tribute to old Bailey boy, and Buddy's in this too, and me and Talia. But here we are, the best thing about working from home with my very special boys in it.
Good morning, everybody.
There they are.
Brought treats for everybody, so I'll just leave them here on the communal table.
Oh no.
Make sure everybody gets one, okay?
Look how sweet.
The best boys.
We've been over this. Stop leaving your dirty dishes in the sink. It's disgusting. All right, great meeting.
They're so
Very
good.
productive. Thank you.
Oh, they're so good.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab some lunch if y'all wanna. Oh, y'all are lunch bunching without me? No, it's fine. No, I brought leftovers. Oh, so cute.
Bailey is just all up in the other one.
Hey,
I love him.
can I do
Look
something
at
for
his
you?
face. He's so judgmental.
Hey, someone get their dead squirrel out of the microwave. I need to heat up my pizza. Hey, can you keep it down out there? Some of us actually have to do work around here, you know.
That's
I
very
don't like
true.
the guy. I just think he's kind of lazy. He's not productive. Hey, buddy, I hate to do this, but if we can keep the work chat work-related, that would be great. That was funny, though. All right, I'm taking off. See y'all tomorrow. Good work today.
There's Talia.
Hey, honey. How was your day at work?
It was exhausting.
Wait. It's so hard to work with dogs. Look at him.
He's like, hey, is that for me?
Buddy, come here. No!
That's where the treats were.
Yeah, buddy was like,
The end of everything.
Bailey was being good.
How do you get your pets to look at the camera?
I know. Okay.
So that's my puppies. So
Starring Buddy and Bailey.
that's my tribute to Bailey boy, sweet boy.
I had no
Sweet
warning.
Bailey.
But that video was that was like the first video we made in the pandemic, like when 2020 happened, and
Yeah.
I think Luke came over and we shot it, and we were like, we got to make this a Kevin and Diana, so like let's call Talia and see if we can come stand in my doorway, and we'll all like,
How can we make this a Kevin and Diana episode? And you were like, do you want to just come in at the end? And I was like, sure. And we were on the other side of the room. And I literally came in the door, stayed right by the door, filmed my one little thing, and then left.
yeah, and she left.
And you were like,
We're like, I was in it. So technically it's a Kevin and Diana episode. It worked.
And
It's true.
dogs are not trained at all, so I'm very impressed that we actually got them to do what we needed them to do.
the shots you got, especially the one of both of them leaving at the same time, perfect. I was like, oh my
I'm
god.
pretty sure that shot was the same shot as the audio from the dogs barking, because the reason we got them to leave at the same time was that like Luke was in the other room and like knocked on the door and they just like took off. So I know what triggers them. And then the food, I wasn't expecting Bailey to actually go eat Buddy's food, which was
that's probably
It
my
was
favorite
hilarious.
part.
funny.
When you steal your coworker's food.
But like
What?
that, It was just like one of
was
those
in the
things.
list. It didn't have a name on it.
Has
So, like,
anybody
everybody-
seen my chicken pot pie?
Everybody was working from home, and like I was just stuck at home with the dogs, and it was just based on like real. Just, I mean, obviously they're not sending me videos or anything like that, but them barking and them just being there, and like they're the only people I have to eat with, basically, because and so like it was like, let's just make a movie with the dogs. How hard could it be?
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha! Filming. Oh,
Uh,
that reminds me. For the next watch along, then we have to do the one that I filmed at home, where my cats ruined every single shot. Gus would have ruined them if his tiny little legs had been able to like jump up on any furniture, but he couldn't. But the cats, every shot. I think.
Oh
they're
yeah, we
worth
have some
playing.
great bloopers from that one.
I
Of
don't
the
think I
cat.
know that one. I don't think I've seen that.
We'll save that for the next.
Okay,
one.
I'm gonna be a part of the audience for that.
But I was trying to remember all the videos, because Bailey's been in several of our videos.
He was in the Nat video too, wasn't he?
Was it the Nat? I think it was
No,
the
no, no,
type of Facebook group moms or something like that. Was it?
There's
Types
one
of-
I just remember. Oh, yes, it is, because he's literally on a leash, and I forgot who. It might have been me. Someone comes up. It might have been you walking him. I don't know.
I
And
think
I
it was
come up and I'm like,
Luke walking him.
and I'm like, whose dog is this? Oh no, it's a lost dog. And it
Oh,
pans
yeah.
over, and he's on a leash being walked by someone.
Yeah, we tried to get Christy to play that part, but she wouldn't.
Christy has boundaries, okay?
She has healthy boundaries.
She has healthy
She does.
boundaries.
Bailey was
Um,
also in Grandpa or the Dog.
I
He
was
in,
just
like,
about to
Yes.
say Bailey's in Grandpa or the
Mhm.
Dog.
he was
a
that
cult-
little. He was like
a
a
cult
shot of
classic.
him. So we got some good stuff with Bailey in it. So I'm happy. Now I can go back and look at that footage, and it's nice.
That's good.
So
We
there we
missed him.
go. Yes, we do. So we got 4 minutes. What do y'all want to talk about?
Can we talk about the decoration conversation? Because I'm not ready to let that go. I think.
Oh, you want to start
Oh.
decorating for Christmas?
Well, yeah, I feel like Christmas has the songs, it has the decorations. Why not have more time with that? I mean,
You
there's
have
no
it for an entire month, literally 1/12 of the year, and that's not
there's
enough.
there's no good Thanksgiving song. Like, I hear All I Want for Christmas Is You, and I'm ready. Holiday season, let's go. I'm gonna spend a bunch of money. I'm gonna buy a bunch of gifts.
There is a fantastic there's at least 2 amazing Thanksgiving songs that I can think about right away. One is from Adam's Family Values, where Pugsley is the turkey and he's singing Gobble Gobble Eat Me. And then Bob's Burgers, hello,
Okay,
has the most incredible
okay, all right.
"Pass the mashed potatoes."
Thank
you
you
for
for
loving
loving me. Thank
It's
you.
the best.
Yeah, thank you for being there. Okay, all right, that's a good Thanksgiving song.
Thank you.
I think that I'm in the camp that like Talia said, you got to take every holiday one at a time. Let's not leapfrog any holidays. Like, like Thanksgiving obviously evolved from what its original thing was.
To me, it is the holiday where it's just focused on spending time with your family
yes,
and eating a gigantic plate of yellow and brown.
yes, yeah, that's what it is. It's Thanksgiving to me embodies kind of relaxation and like just kind of enjoying people, and like even though things are kind of hectic and everybody's cooking and whatever,
Yeah.
like it's just like everybody being together, and like that's Thanksgiving, and we shouldn't overlook that. Just don't put your tree up before that time.
Man,
'cause
but I'm just
Imagine 96 is playing Christmas songs, and I'm like, it's too soon.
Well, then
There
I'm
aren't
not
that
going to
many
listen to
of
them
them.
until January 2nd.
I'm listening. Magic 96, if you're watching, I'm listening to you right now, and I appreciate it. Okay.
I don't listen to them in the evenings and stuff anyways, because do they still air the Delilah show or
Yes, yes, they do.
whatever? I can't. I'm sorry. It's okay. I
Do
know
they
she's not
still
watching
air
this,
the
but I
Delilah
can't.
show?
Yes,
cannot.
they do, Delilah. And every time, because like my radio defaults to Magic 96 if I don't like put in my Apple CarPlay or whatever.
Yeah.
And every time I get in the car at night, it's always Delilah being like, "Let's talk about your love life." And someone's like, "I just really hope that Janine hears this song and will like me one day."
I will never turn my radio off faster than when I start to hear Delilah. Click.
Love
Done.
someone.
No. Done.
It's always like these people that you imagine are like still in like 1992,
Yeah,
and
still sending in the dating videos on the VHS. Is like,
yeah, they were just on Love Connection with Chuck Woolery, and they're like, uh, they're just like, yeah, I'd like to dedicate a song to Janine. She's the light of my life, and they're like, how does Janine feel about you? Well, yeah, it's complicated.
My husband and I heard the Delilah show being played on a speaker in a hotel lobby when we were in Waikiki, and
That's bizarre.
And it filled me with rage. I was like, why is he here?
it is now my new goal to get on the Delilah show.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
Surely,
I'm gonna.
so is it? It's still going?
Oh yeah.
Surely. They
It's
don't.
not like the
wouldn't.
Casey Kasem thing where they just air reruns
Yeah,
because he's dead.
this has got to be. It's got to still be going on.
Oh, it is. It is still
I'm gonna
going
look it
on.
up.
I
How
hear
to
it
get on the Delilah show.
often.
To be clear, she has a lovely voice, and there's a reason she's on the radio with, like, there is definitely a soothing quality about her voice.
She's been
but I just can't do it.
she's
I
been
can't do
she's been
it.
doing dedications to loving couples and couples that want love for a
They're just
long
out there
time.
looking for. Hey,
Oh, Wash FM.
See, okay, she's everywhere.
Yeah.
Get away from her.
you can't escape her. She's
Yeah.
here. She's in the house with
But the
you.
thing about like the Magic 96 is that what I think they do is they play the Delilah song, and then Delilah's like, I got a song for you, and then it's just like Michael Bublé, it's Christmas. Magic 96 is still playing Christmas songs.
Michael Bublé.
Dax has a great point. It's on we should do the Talia show, but I'm
Get
gonna
on the Talia.
Talia.
no.
Talia. And I can call and be like, hello.
Yes, this is the same Delilah that
Yes,
from
yes,
way back
yes.
when. Yeah, Delilah's
She-
still
she ain't
I
gone
feel
nowhere.
mean now. We've been talking about it for too long. I feel
Delilah.
bad.
If you're watching,
I'm so sorry.
She's not. She's doing the show.
what's the deal?
Okay, she's busy rolling in all of her
She
money.
is doing the show right now.
But no, they're playing Christmas music because I turned it on. But I mean, they must have started like right after Halloween because I turned it on and it's like I'm hearing
100%.
Christmas, and I'm like, this feels odd to me that we haven't had Thanksgiving yet. Because again, there are only so many Christmas songs. There's lots of variations of them.
Well, what they do is they play every cover. So you might actually, within a 60-minute block, you'll only hear 3 songs.
Yeah.
But you'll hear every cover ever being done.
You'll hear
with those
chestnuts
same 3 songs
roasting on
over
an
and
open
over and over
fire.
It's not that it's every cover. It's Christmas songs are in every genre of music. There's a blues version, there's a jazz version, there's a rap version, there's a R&B version, there's a pop version.
It's
I'm
like,
going to get tired of them if I start in the beginning of November.
Nah.
okay, so
Yes.
I just listened to this yesterday, and I was because my brother was like, there's a new Beatles song, and I was like, what?
That's what literally my 13-year-old child told me about this the other day because he pays attention to all the music.
And I listened to it, and I was like, this is pretty good. But it was,
I
I
haven't
think
heard it yet.
what's
Yeah,
more
me
impressive
either.
is I think the story behind the song and why it's new, and like they had finally had the technology to separate John's vocals from this demo that he made, and then George and Paul and Ringo over the years like added to it. Now
Yeah.
they've,
Wild.
they just released it as a new song, which is crazy
Dang.
because we really have a
We're living in the
50%
future.
Beatles.
And the
Wow.
past.
Yeah, the past meets the present
The past.
But
and
we're in
informs the future.
But the present's already the past by the time I'm done with this sentence.
Yeah,
So only the
Oh.
future matters because the future will be present.
My head
Right.
hurts.
future is now.
Ow.
No, now it's past.
Oh,
But-
I can feel my brain leaking out of my ears.
Uh,
Oh, the leaking.
Yeah, no, there's a new Beatles song. If you're a Beatles fan, you should check it out. It's very true to form. It's kind of a
Look at the Beatles now.
kind of a slower. Yeah, have you ever heard of this band called the Beatles?
This is your pitch to take over the Delilah show.
That's BEATLES,
Reporting live.
not BEETLES like it's actually spelled.
In an off universe, I feel like the three of us would have our own radio show. It'd be like Adam Ryan and Talia
Oh, wait,
FM.
I kind of like that.
Beatles, as in beat, as in musical beat.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, Adam.
This is just in case nobody.
This was a
heard
free
it.
lesson for everyone from Professor Schwartz today.
We got it. You did good, buddy.
Yeah, and Delilah is on Magic 96 every night. If you have if you're having love, if you have a song you'd like to dedicate to your loved one, or you are pining after someone who doesn't return your love and would like to win their love, you can call Delilah and she'll help you do that.
The saddest like list of music. Just after.
Barry Manilow will do the trick.
Oh, Barry Manilow, Lionel Richie.
Yeah, that's it.
All of it, just Barry Manilow. I'm trying to think of the other guy, Bruce Springsteen.
Nah, not the boss.
Well, he has that song, Voodoo Give You Will.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't.
You know.
I don't want to talk about her anymore.
About Delilah? Because every time if you
bad.
say Delilah 3 times, she appears.
Delilah.
Stop.
Hi, can I dedicate a song to?
She pops up. She's like, I would like to dedicate.
Oh, thank you, Diva. See,
See, I wasn't joking. I was not being sarcastic when I called him Professor Schwartz. Adam literally was a college professor.
No,
he was a professor at the University of Alabama.
I was being sarcastic.
That's the operative word.
I said was.
Former professor.
Teach us, Professor Adam.
Well, what do you want to know?
Did you ever do the thing where you like rip the book in class and be like, that was the test, and then you like
every morning.
I still
actually man. I made them rip the books.
Oh yeah, he was like, hey, take out your books, and everybody takes it out, and he was like, now rip them. He was like, this is my class.
Now go to the bookstore and buy a new book because you actually need that for this class. That's your first lesson.
Oh my gosh.
I taught film production, film and video production.
Yeah, he did.
Yes. All right. Well, you know that.
We did
roll
it.
Tide.
We
roll
did
tide.
it.
No, I just left that to come here and do this job. Now I'm making fun videos. But we did it. We made it. We actually made it past the hour. So look at us go, having a good
High
time.
five.
Look.
That's when you do it more than once, it's just hitting someone, Ryan.
But yeah, so cool. Well, happy November, everybody.
Happy November.
Thank you for joining in and for
thanks, Randall.
hanging out with us.
Yeah, thank you all for just being here with us. We love hanging out with y'all. We love seeing so many familiar names coming back and hanging out.
Randall, Bubbles, Michelle.
A lot of y'all.
Yeah, a lot of people just coming back. That's the thing we like to see the most. Is just people wanting to hang out with us. So thank you and have a great weekend. Oh yeah, don't forget, fall back. You get an extra hour of sleep
on Sunday.
And try to trick yourself as much as you can. Try to hold on to that extra hour because 6 o'clock is 7 o'clock.
It makes waking up in the morning easier, but it is not as fun when it's like, oh, it's 5 p.m. and it's
dark.
Completely dark outside.
I'm going to be messed up so bad because I'm going to South Carolina.
Yeah, you are.
Oh.
Yeah, so my schedule's
spring forward and fall back at the same time. You're just gonna even out.
By the way, guys, I'm going to the South Carolina JSU game. So if anybody is at the game, come see your boy.
Hey.
I'll be there.
I'm going nowhere. I'm gonna stay in my sweatpants at home all weekend long.
Nice.
So I guess don't come say hi to me because that'd be weird.
Yeah, how did you find me?
What are you doing here?
I'll probably just be also at home. All right. Well, thanks.
I'll come see both of you.
Thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll see you next week, next Friday at 4 p.m. Central Time. Bye.
Bye,
Have
guys.
a good weekend. Happy November. Grow your mustaches out. It's Movember.